ain't up yet. We ain't up yet. We about to be up though. We definitely about to be up now, though. We definitely about to be up. We definitely about to be up. Oh, where you at? I gotta bring you back up. Hold on. Oh, that's where you went. Moved you. There we go. Yeah, we back. Hey, we back. You know what I'm saying? We are Bizak. Guess who Bizak? Next Step in your boy K.
K. That's right.
Hey, we in the building. You in the building with Next Step. And your boy who?
Ty.
Right at him. Right at him. Dr. Kyle Osborne, the Black Psychologist Podcast. Get your ass in here immediately, brother.
Listen, he said, yeah,
get
like
your
I mean,
ass
at least
in here
like,
immediately.
At least we didn't get the loss. Well, you didn't get the win either. I mean,
oh my God, he won moral victories.
Yeah, I didn't want to pick on him. I didn't want to pick
on
him.
No.
Yeah,
oh hell no, we picking.
That's my baby bro. I can't do him like that.
We picking.
But he talked about he said, well, at least we didn't lose. That ain't bad. That ain't good.
The first game of the week. You hear me? The first game of the season, and you gonna say some?
You got to get some to eat on that.
And the ear pretzel, man. Dr. Kyle, where are you at, brother? We need you in here immediately. This is episode 34.5. This is the second episode of the day. This episode is brought to you by Kyle, Dr. Kyle Osborne, the Black Psychologist Podcast. Yeah, let's do this. This episode is brought to you by Dr. Kyle Osborne and the Black Psychologist Podcast for starting off 2022-23 NFL season with a tie with the Houston. I mean, the Houston.
You're right.
With Houston. Yes, that's what we're doing. We throwing shots right away. Right, and he's going to get the major one because we can do the upsets and people that play to par and this, that, and the other. But Dr. Kyle Osborne, you got a tie in week 1, and you are okay. I got to do it. I got to do it to him.
Do it to him.
You are intended to win your division, and you just tied for the first game of the season. You need to speak up, brother. Dr. Kyle Osborne, we are waiting for you. If you in here watching us on YouTube, shout us, you know what I mean? Shout out, say what's up, and say your team so we can give you a shout out. And if you have something to say, make sure you comment. But Dr. Kyle Osborne has something to say. He's part of the panel. Yeah, choke. Yo, it's bad, man. That's bad. If you in here, say something. Oh, yeah, Daryl. Yeah, Daryl. Daryl's in the building. Little bro Daryl's in the building. Whoever else is in here, make sure you say something so I can give you a shout out. So we can give you a shout out.
And
say your team. Say your team. Please say your team. I guarantee Kyle would be the only Indianapolis Colts fan. And I don't think he want to be a fan right now. That's bad, bro. Dr. Kyle Osborne, there is an APB out.
Stop saying his name like that.
No, fuck that.
Stop saying his name like that.
Fuck that. Dr. Kyle Osborne.
Dr. Kyle Osborne, you're needed in the
My spidey senses are tingling. You are needed in the basement. Dr. Kyle Osborne, you are needed in the basement. We have an emergency. We have an emergency appendectomy that needs to be done. And it's not even funny anymore. But yes, it is.
You got to tie.
We are here. We are here.
Let's get into this. Get into this Eagles. Let's hurry up and get into this Eagles Lions.
You want to jump right to the Eagles?
Because the Eagles, these Eagles fans, they're jumping around. Kyle, he's asking for you, Kyle. Little brother Daryl's asking for you, Kyle. Get in here, Kyle.
This is little brother on little brother crime.
Kyle, we need you, man. Kyle, we need you.
Yo, we need you in here. We need more people.
Listen. The Eagles barely win 38-35 against the Lions. Jalen Hurts had 243 yards, no passing touchdowns. But he did have a rushing touchdown. Miles Sanders had 1 touchdown. Kenneth Gainwell 1 touchdown. AJ Brown had 155, and Dallas Goedert had 3 receptions for 60 yards. They were hooping.
They was hooping.
But
they was hooping.
Oh, Lord. Anthony Dorm says Hurts is the best athletic QB in Eagles history.
No.
What about Rodney Peete?
You said Rodney Peete. Well, yeah, Rodney Peete was athletic, believe it or not. He just looked old.
USC's finest right there.
Randall Cunningham was also a quarterback.
The ultimate weapon.
Randall Cunningham was there. Jalen Hurts is today's modern day athlete. You would think he is better, most definitely. I understand that, but Randall set the standards.
He was the blueprint.
Set the standards over there. You know what I'm saying?
I think Randall Cunningham was what Mike Vick wanted to be. That's what it was.
Time. You said Vic wanted to be?
Yeah, that's the blueprint for Mike Vick.
Vic surpassed Randall Cunningham.
No, but Randall Cunningham's the blueprint. Like without Randall Cunningham, there's no Mike Vick.
Okay, I got you. I got you. I see you. My bad. No disrespect.
It's cool. No disrespect. Detroit Lions. Thank you, Daryl. Exactly.
I said it was a great. Yeah. Guess who's in the building? OG.
The OG Tracy Johnson.
OG Tracy Johnson, we thank you for showing up today. We appreciate you. We gave you a shout out on the earlier podcast too. And we once again, because you wasn't on, I don't think you was on here or you didn't comment, but we want to say thank you to you and the new subscribers who put us over 100 subscribers. And it was a milestone for us because we've been looking forward to that for a long time. And that podcast, when you, Icy, and what was the other young lady that said something? Now I forgot her name. I'm sorry.
It was
Isley, Tracy, and somebody else. Sabrina didn't say nothing on that. She wasn't on that podcast. So somebody else, because it was new. It was the first young lady that spoke. But yeah, y'all put us over the top. And we gave congratulations to y'all for making it possible for us to reach that milestone and keep on continuing. Share, tell your friends to like, subscribe, because listen, this is a podcast made by us, but it's for all of us. Like I say all the time, but OG Tracy Johnson, we appreciate you, and make sure that I get your information for your size so I can get you the shirt so you can rock that in the basement with Next Step and K. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get you that merch for sure. But no,
Jared Goff had Jared had what, 215? Yeah, 215. Shout out to DeAndre Swift.
Swift 144.
144 and a touchdown.
Yeah, and a touchdown. You got me for him in our league, but I had him over in Charlie League, Studs and Duds. Good. But I'm getting my ass taken advantage of over there because Jefferson went fucking haywire in the first half, and I'm playing against this guy. I was up by 40. Now I'm down by like 60. Aaron Rodgers ain't giving me nothing. I'm playing against Patrick Mahomes and Jefferson right now.
That's a done. You're done.
Because I ain't want to mention that I'm whipping your ass.
Oh, that's fine. I don't care.
That's fine. That's fine. That's how you say. I know. OG Tracy Johnson, you hear this? I'm whipping his ass in fantasy in the basement league. I wish y'all all could have joined. It'd have been great. Rodney's wife is more athletic than Rodney. That's a keeper. She's a keeper. She's definitely a keeper.
Mm-hmm.
Randall's a freak of nature way before his time.
Most
yes,
definitely.
he was, Daryl.
Most definitely.
Vic wouldn't have lasted back when Randall played. No, I don't think so neither, because those hits was more legal than illegal now.
They were protecting. They protected Vic.
Yeah,
now back then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh,
it was Sabrina.
Sabrina. That's who it was. Yeah. So yeah. Thank you, OG Tracy. That tells you that you informed, you're in the mix. Now we appreciate you. But there is still an APB. There is still an APB. There's still an APB out for Dr. Kyle Osborne. You hear us on the speaker on the intercom system in the hospital? Dr. Kyle Osborne, please report to the ER. Dr. Kyle Osborne, please report to the ER in the basement. ER is needed. He is needed immediately. Dr. Kyle Osborne.
Well, since you brought up his team, let's get into his team. The Colts of Texas.
No, we ain't finished talking about Eagles. Let's talk about Eagles. Let's give them their glory, because they want to take it. They got to take, whatever. But yeah, Darryl said told you he was going to have a great day. Yeah, DeAndre Swift. I said he was going to have a good day, but you were saying 100. I was saying that's a bit much, but he totaled up to 175, like 175, 176.
Yeah.
So that ain't bad at all. He had 32, I think, receiving yards.
Yep, like 3 receptions, like 30.
Yeah, 3 receptions for 31 receiving yards. Yep, yes, sir. Darryl said, I got Jefferson. He helped me out. Yeah, Darryl, but how did you do after Jefferson? That's the question. That's definitely a question. Oh, she's laughing. Dr. Oz. Dr. Oz, please report to the basement. You are needed in the ER immediately. We got 8 people in here. Please, everybody that's in here, please comment. At least say your team so we can give you a shout out. And we thank you. Appreciate y'all for showing up in here. Like I said, we reached 100 subscribers on the last podcast on the 33rd episode of the pre-season before the season started on Wednesday. And we want to say thank you once again. We're going to continue to say that, because without y'all, there's no us. But yeah, we made it. It's happening. It's definitely happened. Should have had 3 TDs. Yeah, you should have, but you didn't. But anyway, like I said, Eagles, I think they played. They defense didn't play as well as I thought they was going to play.
They sure enough didn't.
And I told you, I gave them props, didn't I? I gave them props right before this. First game.
It was like 30. When I first saw the score, it was like 38-13, and then next thing you know, it was like 38-35.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it went up real fast. It definitely went up real fast, man. And I want to say, yeah, that was definitely.
Yeah, I need to fix that.
That was definitely.
That's a nosebleed. You need to fix that.
Yeah, badly.
Fix that, because when you play against like better teams like that, like they will. Okay. All right. You guys get it together. It's all right. It's all right. Are we done with the Eagles, or?
I mean, if anybody from the Eagles they want to say something, they can.
Yeah,
they definitely can say something.
Because we're moving on.
Yeah, we're definitely moving on.
Larry's team plays in what, 25 minutes? So so we're gonna move through this. All right. Unfortunately, we got to talk about Kyle's team. Kyle's not here to defend the squad. The Colts of Texas played today, and they tied. Matt Ryan had a good performance: 32 for 50, 352 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Jonathan Taylor, fantasy stud, 161 yards, 1 touchdown. Michael Pittman had 9 receptions, 121 yards. As for the Texans, Davis Mills had 240 and 2 touchdowns. Burkhead had 40 yards. The receiving core was pretty good for the Texans. They scored 2 touchdowns from O.J. Howard. He had about, 2 receptions, 38 yards. So that means he was pretty much in the red zone for a minute.
For a long time.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah. And I didn't even expect. I really expected the Indianapolis to take care of business in the third quarter. But for some reason, they just stuck around. They just stuck around, and the Texans, with a couple missed field goals here and there. I don't know what's going on with these field goal kickers. Like they're just either they're hitting the goalpost or that one's going wide left or wide right.
Man, I know. once we get to that Cincinnati game, I know that's going to be kind of gosh. Yeah, but Dr. Kyle, you're still needed. You're still needed in the ER in the basement. We're still waiting for you. You've been sent the invite, so you can't say that you don't have it. So make sure you get down here. The patient is in need of your assistance. They ask for you specifically. The patient asks for you specifically. We don't really do these specifics because you got to deal with any doctor that's available. But for this one, yes.
Yeah, the patient.
Dr. Kyle Osborne, you're needed in the ER room. Matt Ryan is downstairs bleeding to death. He is bleeding to death. So yeah, we need the transfusions and all that stuff down there, bro. Definitely need all that. But yeah, so Texans, congratulations, because that's a victory to them. That's definitely a victory to them right now. I think Daryl said I think he on the operating table because I know his heart fell out after that one.
Oh man, Kyle.
That's motherfucker.
I don't do drugs though. Just weed.
Yeah. What's up next, man? What's up next?
We got the Dolphins. No problem. We got the Dolphins and the Patriots. Dolphins came out on top. Like I said,
and
believe in Tua.
Yeah, I don't believe in Tua. I don't believe in Tua. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna consistently say that until he actually shows me something to say. Okay,
he just did.
I'm seeing progress. I watched some of the game, but I was I was all over the place watching every game. Boom, 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 boom. So being as though I didn't really manifest myself into watching the Miami game, I wasn't really interested. And I always said last week and the week before that New England thing, I don't know what the coaching thing is going on as far as the offensive coordinating. So I don't know if that played part in was going on because I didn't really watch. Like I said, I didn't watch the game. But yeah, congratulations to Miami. What else I'm gonna say?
I mean, it's a good win for him because first of all, it's a division win, so that's good. And also it's the Patriots. Everybody wants to beat up on the Patriots. I don't care how bad they are. Like it's the Patriots. They're hated. They're the evil empire. Salute to Tua. Tua had he went 23 for 33, 270 yards, 1 touchdown. Other than that, the only other person who actually scored was Jalen Waddle. He's 69 yards, 1 touchdown. But Tua, he was playing within his abilities and stuff like that.
Pump and dump.
Yeah, that's it. Like nothing past like 40 yards. Like, go ahead. Boom.
Well, shit. Now I'm looking at the stats. 23 out of 33 for 270.
Not bad, man.
You did better than my Aaron Rodgers.
But Aaron Rodgers, I was paying attention to that game a little bit, but then I was
oh my gosh, I'm sitting in the chair upside down thinking I'm looking at the game wrong. Now fantasy done got my whole attention. Like I'm paying attention to
because I'm doing it as soon as I hear a name being called,
boom, I'm there. Like I'm looking at our game, I'm looking at the game that I'm playing against the other guys. Shout out to Charlie and Studs and does a fantasy football draft. I'm in that. But yeah, man, I'm like, what the hell? I ain't getting nothing.
Yeah,
nothing. I mean, Aaron Rodgers gave me absolutely nothing, bro.
Good, because shout out to Abraham, because I think I'm playing against him, so I'm definitely going to beat him. I'm definitely going to beat him this weekend. So, because if he, let me see, Aaron Rodgers plays to this afternoon, so that means so I have two. Yeah, so I got two players for tomorrow.
You got 2 players left.
I got 2 players for tomorrow. It's over. Yeah, it's over.
You know what? For who?
Got him. I got him.
It's over for who though?
It's over for the guy I'm playing against, Abraham, in the other league.
Oh, in the other league, because it's over for you in our league.
Oh, it's over for me. That's a foregone conclusion for this.
I'm whipping his ass. Look, I'm feeling real good about myself
it's cool.
now. Week 1, cool. I feel good about myself.
Nobody's gonna go undefeated. There's no such thing.
Not at all. But I can tell you what my score is with you right now, though.
Oh, what is it?
I'm about to tell you in a second, brother. Let's do this.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh, 131 to 97.
That's not bad.
That is bad.
Not really.
I'm a
131 to 90. Well, that's okay.
You got one player remaining. I got 2 players remaining.
That's okay. Well, even the Fab Five.
So that means it's gonna get
even
even
the Fab
worse.
Five got a couple wins. Even the Fab Five got a couple wins.
It's gonna get even worse, brother.
At Michigan, before they lost in the championship game, but it's cool.
You put the Fab Five into this. You are reaching.
I am reaching, but it's cool. It's cool. It's only the first week. It's only the first week. It's just like if I was a coach and I had a whole bunch of players on my team. We lost the first game. Look, it's the first game. So what? It's all right. It's the first game. They don't know no better.
That mean I drafted well.
Is that what Yahoo says, or do you think you drafted well?
I think I drafted well.
Don't let Yahoo pump you up like that. Don't let them pump you up like that. I just want you to know because I will. What's his face? Because I will. I'll bring out the heavy guns and stuff like that, and really take over the league. I will. I can.
That's what you're gonna do. That's what you can do.
I will. Just like I tell the guys.
If that's how you feel,
I do.
Shoot your shot, bro. Shoot your shot.
Listen, you did good, man. You know what? I'm gonna tell you where I went wrong at. I'm gonna tell you exactly where I went wrong at.
Playing me first week, I get bragging rights. Anyways, Daryl said I got 4 players left in Tampa Bay defense.
Damn.
Who is Daryl playing though?
That's a good question. Let me see.
I'm about to look. Daryl is playing Legends, so he playing Lions. Daryl, you playing the Lions?
Okay.
You playing Lions, and he's up. Daryl's losing right now, by about 15 points.
That ain't bad.
Yeah, he ain't doing bad.
Ain't bad. I mean, it all depends on who's playing too.
Yeah, but Philly Fanatic, who that?
Oh, that's Raheem.
That's Raheem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He tearing Kyle up. He beat on Kyle by like 24.
Right? Yeah, it's over for Kyle. It's over for Kyle. Yeah, it's
Doc.
over for him.
What up, Doc?
Yeah, it's over for him.
What up, Doc?
The Ravens and the Jets. Ravens 24, Jets 9.
We gonna talk about that?
Yeah, we can talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah, we can talk about it.
Lamar didn't give me everything he's supposed to give me. I was expecting more out of him for this first game of the season. He let me down.
What, you wanted to score 5 touchdowns instead of 3?
Yes. I needed some more rushing yards. I need a little bit of everything. I needed a little bit more of everything.
I think he gave you a preview of what's to come because.
But I'm thinking that we playing against y'all, so he should be able to show out and just have a all right game next week, maybe. But
don't do that. Don't get your head knocked off. Don't start showboating and get your head knocked
off.
Oh,
guess who's in the building? Oh, Raheem. Listen, I'm gonna give you props, bro. But
salute, brother.
Salute. I salute you because the whole time during that game, I was saying to myself, that motherfucker look like a genius right now. Hey, I ain't gonna front. I was in the game like this motherfucker look like a genius right now, bro.
Listen,
well.
We were all laughing at you too.
Yo, we was laughing. You was
equal players.
Yes, most definitely.
Now I see why. Now, okay.
But my bad. Congratulations, Hen. You had a great week 1. You had a better week 1 than Kyle. Dr. Kyle Osborne has been missing. I don't know if he ran off the job. I don't know if he's on the top of the building about to jump off the cliff. I don't know what it is, but we are sending the APB out for him. We're sending the APB out for Dr. Kyle Osborne, the Black Psychologist Podcast. So Brother Larry, what's his partner name? The Black Psychologist?
Oh, Dr. J.
Dr. J. If you see, I got an APB out for Kyle. We have an APB out for Kyle. Please, anybody seeing Dr. Kyle Osborne, tell him that he's needed. It's real bad. It's getting real bad down here. We need all the hands on deck. All hands on deck.
Okay.
I said I got Brady, Fournette, and Tampa Bay defense, CCD, and Schultz. Oh yeah. You good. You should be solid. Hopefully, you should be solid. Raheem says, "Well, thank you, sirs. Long season, but good start. That's a hell of a start.
That's a hell of
a start, bro.
That's a hell of a statement. That's a hell of a statement you made too.
That's definitely a hell of a start.
That's a hell of a statement you made.
Yeah,
because I was like, oh,
I was like, yeah,
somebody's laughing. Upset. Somebody's laughing at me now.
You gonna be upset? As soon as I saw, I said, "Hey, this." But he laughing at us, sitting back, smoking a cigar. Mm-hmm. I'm sitting there like, oh, now we look like fools because we clowning him on the podcast, and now he look like goddamn genius, mother sucker.
I mean, listen. I mean, LaShawn was looking like a genius too because she called me. She called me talking about some. What's the score that Texas Indianapolis game? I was like 13-3. She's like, I told you. And I just set my paper in. I was like,
Daryl said Dr. Kyle's getting advice from Dr. Umar right now. Shots fired. Yo, man. Oh man, that's funny. That's so funny. That is so funny.
Yeah, my Jets and Lamar, you know what I mean, I kind of figured that that we were going to lose, and Flacco's not the answer. Joe Flacco's not the answer. We have to find somebody like to get the ball to his receivers. Even though he threw for 307 yards. I mean, but he threw 37 for 59. So you were just
he threw 59 times?
Yes.
Y'all rushing was horrible then.
For one touchdown. Now, for any other quarterback that's going 37 for 59, they're going to have at least like 4 to 5 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's bad. That is bad. So, all those was like, the pump and dumps, 10-5, 10-5, 10-5, just adding up. Because y'all rushing, you had 17 rushes for a total of 83 yards. So.
Yeah.
10 from Michael Carter for 60. He was averaging 6 yards a pop.
Yep.
But you had to throw the ball because y'all was playing from behind the whole game.
Yeah, Breece Hall had 23. He's probably going to be the new number. He's probably going to be the new number one. Like you said before, like Lamar Jackson, he went 17 for 30, 213 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Probably that 1 interception could have been a touchdown. So there's your 4th touchdown right there. Just got taken away. Kenyon Drake had 31 yards. Lamar Jackson was rushing for 17 yards, which is good because I don't want him rushing all out there, getting hurt and stuff like that.
Beat up. So, yep. So they can use that for an excuse not to pay him.
Oh, he just got paid, as a matter of fact.
What?
Yeah.
That's breaking news, bro. You supposed to say that's breaking news.
I forgot because we were talking about the Jets. I got caught up.
Oh man, Lamar, they agreed on a contract?
I believe they did. Let me see here. I just saw it. It's something about 180 mil or something like that.
180? Damn, he didn't even get 200.
But a lot of it's guaranteed, though. See, I don't care how much the number is. Like, you can give me 300, you can give me 300 million, but if only 1 million is guaranteed,
but we all knew that he was going to get guaranteed money. But I was expecting at least to be 210. He is a former MVP.
True.
Deshaun Watson got 230 and he ain't won nothing. And I like Deshaun. He only got 1 playoff game win.
That's probably what it is.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, what I got to do to. Patrick got a Super Bowl, been to 2 Super Bowls, and so that 500 million, you got to have a Billy.
Yeah. So basically, what happened says he rejected the contract because the offer goes like this. The offer it was $180 million contract, $160 million guaranteed.
So it ain't 180 million then.
Yeah, it's the 160.
So you going short him 20 million of 200. Then short him another 20 million of the full guarantee.
Yeah.
Kick rocks.
He might leave. He might roll after that.
Next year he'll be getting 50 million a year. Because they're gonna sign him to that franchise. And and the franchise is going up higher and higher. So it's like 40 something now for a quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna do 2 years of that. They gonna wish that they gave him the big contract and you wouldn't have to pay him as much per year. That's why I don't understand. So if you're willing to give him $40 million for 2 years, why you won't just give him a big contract for 200, 210, and spread that out over the next 5 years? I'm just asking. That's my math.
I mean, I hear you. I mean, I don't know why. I mean, I would do that to protect him, and then also to show that you have faith in him.
Right.
So.
I mean, he can get trade clauses and all that type stuff.
Mm-hmm. Why not? His agent can do that. Shout out to Raheem. Raheem said it's wild. Ravens lost every game in the last 6 without him. They're gonna regret that one.
That's bad, man.
That's right.
That's bad.
Don't lowball them.
That's
I mean,
bad.
all they gotta do is watch. Listen, all they have to do is watch the way the Lakers signed Shaquille O'Neal from Orlando. Because what you're doing the same thing to him. You're lowballing them.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that.
Mm-hmm. As long as you can get away with it, they're gonna keep on.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah, as long as they can do it, they're gonna do it. Right. That might be one of the fears, Daryl. You're absolutely right. Shout out to Daryl. They think he's gonna be RG3 after the money. Now, are we talking RG3 Washington? Are we talking the other RG3?
No, he's talking RG3 Washington. But see, the thing is, the same thing with the Ravens. They using him the same way RG3 was used in Washington. So it's your system. It's your system at the end of the day. So if you're your system, you trying to tell him, listen, let's start getting on the ground, get out of bounds, whatever. We're not gonna be running so many RPOs and all that stuff. Then that's a different story. But if you telling let's run these RPOs and setting them out to be crushed, you setting him up for that? Man, it's messed up. But anyway, yeah, Ravens, DeMarco, the Jets. I got some points from Lamar with that game, so I'm happy about that. But I was hoping that he had a better game.
Save for the middle of the season.
Hey, if y'all ain't here, you're in the basement with Next Step and K. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and follow us and hit that notification button. It's all we are very, very, very thankful for that. Like I said before, we hit 100 plus subscribers. So we thank y'all. We're gonna continue to thank y'all. This show is for us, but about us, for us, and about us. Once again,
it is.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. But yeah, so what's next up? Who's next?
We got Jacksonville and the Commanders. Commanders won at the end, 28-22.
Got that big first down at the end of the game.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they got a big first down at the end of the game. I actually watched some of that game just to see how Carson Wentz was going to look, and he looked pretty comfortable right there.
Looked pretty elite out there. He looked pretty.
He looked pretty comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
27 for 41. I mean, typical Carson Wentz. 313 yards. He threw 4 touchdowns.
And he threw his 2 interceptions.
And his 2 interceptions. That's right. Sure enough, did.
He threw his 2 interceptions as well. So, but yeah, man. That was a good look. I didn't think they were gonna struggle that much keeping Jaguars in the game. And like I said, I'm not a fan of Trevor Lawrence as well. 24 out of 42 for 275. That ain't bad. They ain't bad. But he was getting hit a lot too at the same time. Yeah. Against the Jags, yeah, that's the same thing I said, but at the same token, everybody expected him to fail right away. So it's not like you expecting him to have 4 or something, but you just want to see if he's going to be 170 with 3 interceptions, a fumble and stuff like that. So for him to have what he had of those 313 yards passing, 2 interceptions, which Carson Wentz puts himself in those situations all the time, throwing interceptions, forcing balls or whatever. But he got 4 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and he's spreading the football around. Antonio Gibson had 14. No, I'm sorry. Antonio Gibson had 14 rushes for 58 yards. So the rushing game wasn't doing well. That's a whole lot of why he threw the ball 41 times. But he spread the football around with Antonio Gibson with 7 receptions, Terry McLaurin with 2, Curtis Samuel had 8, Logan Thomas had 3, Jahan Dotson had 3, Armani Rogers got 1, J.D. McKissick had 3. So, yeah, 72, 58, 55, 45, 40, 23, 20. So, I mean, listen, spread the football around. Right. Sold to the highest bidder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
Definitely
he always looks like that in the first 3 games that he turned to Prince Henry.
You stupid, Daryl. You stupid. Yo, you crazy. But yeah, man. I didn't expect a whole lot out of him, but I just wanted to see if he's gonna be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Because his back is against the wall.
Yeah, he looked
as well.
Yeah,
Jaguars, Trevor Lawrence had 24 out of 42 for 275 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, which is not bad at all, for him. James Robinson had 11 carries for 66 yards. Travis, how you say his name? Etienne? Etienne. That's how they say it. I know I was saying it wrong. He had 4 rushes, 47 yards. Jamal Agnew had 1 for 6, and Trevor Lawrence ran the ball twice for 4 yards. He was getting hit a lot too when I was watching that game.
He was. I mean, he was getting hit like boop boop.
Yeah, he was getting hit. He wasn't getting knocked down. He was getting hit.
He's getting hit like
right.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
like stay behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they keep your ass back there. 10-step drops.
Yeah,
and run.
And the great part, he's not short. He's
tall. He's long. He's tall as hell.
Like 6'4", 6'5". Yeah, you know what I mean? So and speaking of Daryl, thank you for your comment, Daryl, because we're about to talk about your team next. Perfect segue.
Man.
49ers and Bears. It was a sloppy.
It was a great fight. It was a great fight. And I said it in the podcast. I said it's going to be a tight game because it's going to be in between the two. They both going to be still feeling each other out, trying to find a way. And the weather didn't make it no better. So I was expecting a little bit more points. It was dry, but it was very, very, very wet. That field was horrible. That was really like Soldier Field type shit right there.
Yeah, it is. That's that. Yeah, that's that.
That definitely was Soldier Field type
rain
stuff.
Now, if it was like cold out there.
Oh yeah, if you had seen the ice on the grass.
49ers would have scored.
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. They wasn't ready. Deebo Samuel had a fumble. I saw that.
Yeah, he had the first fumble. I think he fumbled like his first time when he carried it. I was like, oh boy.
Yeah. Trey Lance had 13.
Bless you.
13 passes for 13 out of 28 for 164. And I told y'all that's what's going to be his struggle. But I will say also the weather played a part in that as well.
It did.
1 interception, no touchdowns. He had 13 rushes for 54 yards. I saw him back there getting it in. So he looked very little mobile for it to be the conditions that it was. Deebo Samuel had 8 carries for 52 yards. Are they turning Deebo into a running back now? That's my question.
Turn him into a slash. That's what they're turning him into.
But I see him more in the backfield than I seen him on the outside.
Yeah, I'm like, what is he, a flex or something?
Right.
I'm like, exactly. I don't like this because he can get hurt like that. Like you're gonna run him to the ground like that.
That 3-year deal. That's exactly why he wanted a long-term deal with more money, and they didn't pay him. I think he's worth more because they're gonna use him so much, doing so many different positions, and it's like you ain't paying me for that, but you just signed the deal. You just signed that contract now, bro. Signed that contract. Eli Mitchell had 6 carries for 41 yards. Jeffrey Wilson had 9 for 22, and Brandon Ayuk had 1 for 7 receptions. Juwan Jennings had 4 receptions for 62 yards. Brandon Ayuk had 2 for 40. Ray McLeod had 1 for 20. Deebo had 2 receptions for 14 yards. 2 receptions for 14 yards. But he had 8 carries for 52 yards.
I don't know what
coaches didn't believe in passing the ball. He only threw the ball 28 times. And 2, you're not happy with Eli Mitchell being your running back.
Yeah, but it was the weather though. I think most of that stuff was dealing with the weather because there was a lot of times where some of the 49ers was like wide open and the ball was like slipping right through their hands, like or they're trying to turn upfield and they couldn't get any traction. They're trying to turn and catch the ball, and they're like, who wants to, you don't want to get hurt the first game and stuff like that. Now let's talk about Daryl's Bears.
Okay.
Let's talk about his Bears. Salute to your Bears.
He's ready. He's ready to throw something at you, Daryl.
I'm not. I'm
ready to throw these darts.
I'm a salute because with the bet that we made, I'm like, as soon as I looked at the score, I was like, oh, he's one up on me right there. So okay, so we got to get that win back. Justin Fields, 8 for 17, 121 yards, 2 touchdowns. Did he have a rushing touchdown? I think he had a rushing touchdown.
No, he didn't.
Okay, he did. Okay. Let's see here. Khalil Herbert, 45 yards, 1 touchdown. David Montgomery, 26 yards. Receiving, Dante Pettis, 1 reception, 51 yards, 1 touchdown. Equanimous St. Brown, who was actually related to Ross St. Brown. That's his brother. Yeah, that's his brother. And they both scored. They both scored in the same day. Nice. Shout out to the St. Brown family. Shout out.
Shout out to St. Brown family.
Yeah, and I think his dad, and this is a fun fact too. His dad is actually a Mr. Universe too, a former Mr. Universe with Arnold Schwarzenegger. With Arnold Schwarzenegger in them.
Okay. I salute you, brother. Info is key.
That's the Bear. That's the Bear defense. No, that's the weather. That's the elements. That's the elements. Because like there's like I can't go out there and play in that muddy weather. That's just not me. Give me an indoor court any day.
Yeah, tell me about it. Give
me an indoor. I remember some cats got mad at me, talking about something. Okay, we want to go outside. We want to go play on the concrete. For what?
Yeah, I see y'all when y'all get back. Last time I played outside, man. When I say my knees was on fire when I sat down, I was in the crib with ice packs on my knees.
Yeah, they told me. They told me. They said, "Kay, you're not built for this type. You're not built for this type of weather. No, it's that I'm not built for that type of surface. I'm sorry." Oh, so what was our problem? Lamar Jackson. That's fine. Lamar Jackson was our problem. Oh, I can also tell you what the problem was too, Daryl. Joe Flacco. We need a quarterback, man. We need Zach back, man. We need Zach. Zach is mobile. Flacco is not.
Now, you don't want to be messing with me because I'm liable to stuff a mud hole in your ass.
So I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Oh, okay. I can't play door after. Okay.
No, Daryl. I can't let that one fly. K's my guy. K's my guy.
Daryl.
But when B was on here the other day on Wednesday talking about he's a bucket. We draw the line. And B ain't been back on here, so he been in the MIA too. So yeah. But yeah, man. So Justin Fields, 8 for 17. That's but we're gonna blame the weather. Give him a pass with that. Other than that, I didn't see nothing that was worthy of anything else to talk about. It was a sloppy game, and Bears came up on the winning side. Daryl, congratulations.
That was a good game. I mean, they scored 15 unanswered points. So
it was a football game. You know what I'm saying? It was a very football game.
They locked in.
Yeah, they locked in. It was cool. Daryl walks out with a win. Daryl, did you have anybody on your team on your fantasy? Let us know. Anybody on your team was on your fantasy? All right, what's next, Kay?
We got the Saints and Falcons. Saints.
Oh, they won?
Yeah, Saints pulled it out 27-26.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, Jameson Winston. 23 of 34 for 269, 2 touchdowns. He looked bad in the first quarter. I will tell you that. He looked very, very bad. He looked like he was just trying to get he looked bad. Taysom Hill had 4 rushes for 81 yards, and that's the backup quarterback as well. Alvin Kamara had 9 rushes for 39 yards.
Jarvis had 114. He's back.
Jarvis Landry had 7 receptions, 114 yards, and Michael Thomas, who played very little, they just little by little bringing him in there, but he had 5 receptions for 57 yards and 2 touchdowns. I didn't expect him to play today.
Neither did I.
I didn't really expect him to play, and there was people that was picking him, and I'm sitting there in the fantasy like okay, no, he not playing.
I was like, all right, that's on y'all.
All right, cool. Now he got 2 touchdowns, so now I'm like, now I look like the fool. I mean, but hey, but I wonder, did they start him? That's the question.
No, they ain't start him.
You know what I'm saying? If they start him, he ain't getting used. But you can't bring him off. You can't use him if you're on the bench, right? His points don't get added.
I mean, as long as he's on the field, if you've got him in your starting lineup and stuff like that,
right? But if he's on the bench, you don't get his points.
No, you do because for whoever picked him, they got those touchdowns and his yardage. Yeah,
I thought they had to be on the start and see. That's why I'm new to this. Like I thought.
Let's say you select Michael Thomas, but I mean you might think he's suspended or whatever the case may be, but he turns up playing. There it is.
But even though he's on the bench,
what you mean in a real game?
No, on your roster.
No. If he's on your bench, then no. No, if he's on your
that's
bench,
what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that.
If you started
cool. Confusing me. I was about to be like, hold the hell up. What's going on?
No, because on the bench, like I wanted to put in Nick Chubb, but I took him out at the last minute, and then Nick Chubb had like a monster. Nick Chubb had like a monster game against.
You did? Let me see something. I think I had Chubb. Yeah. Let me check my roster. I think I had Chubb on one of my rosters.
Right. As a matter of fact, hold on a second.
Yep, I did have Nick Chubb. He's whipping on your ass.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, hold on.
Yes, he gave me 15 points. 15 and a half points.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, he had what?
22 for 141.
141.
Yep.
141. Easy.
Yeah, but he didn't score.
And he didn't score.
Yep. Needed a touchdown.
Yeah, Kareem Hunt scored though. I think Kareem Hunt scored twice. I think he scored twice.
And he's on my bench in the other league that I'm in.
Yeah, see, that pisses me off sometimes. But the party was spoiled. Like I told it was going to be, because Baker Mayfield, he's going to do too much and see what happens.
Yes. If you in here, you in the basement with Next Step in K, please hit that like and subscribe button and comment so we can give you a shout out. We appreciate you spending your time with us before this next game at 8:20 when my Cowboys go against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and we are 0-6 against Tom Brady. But yeah. So let's get through the rest of these games real fast before we talk about that. 808.
I think that's it. Oh, we have like the Steelers in Pittsburgh, but I think we went over that.
Yeah, right? I didn't expect Steelers to win that game. I really didn't. Trubisky played pretty well. Chase gave me a lot of points. I was happy with that pick, and the defense let me down, but the kicker let me down as well. And I had the kicker on my roster.
Yeah, he missed my fantasy. How many did he miss? Like 2?
He missed 2. One got blocked at the end of the game to win the game with no time left. It got blocked, and then in overtime he missed another.
Boom! That joke was like boom. I was like, whoa!
That was the Steelers kicker.
Steelers
kicker who hit the goalpost, but right before that he missed one wide left. That joke was like just went straight to the left.
Like straight to the left.
Straight to the left. Like,
but you know what?
Over there.
I'm not gonna blame the kicker, because that's up to your long snapper and your placeholder.
And the placeholder was a substitute. Both of the snaps were high.
They were super high. I thought he was going to run it. I thought he was just run the joint.
I see. Yo, that's crazy. But yeah, I know they was big pissed with that one, man. Especially the end of the game for an extra point. Extra point. You miss an extra point with no time on the clock. That's like death. That's like saying, you know what? We just not supposed to win this game. Why are we even going any further? Now we got to work extra hard to try to get this win. But yeah. So, but with that, the statistics on that game, we had for Steelers, Mitch Trubisky, Daryl, your Mitch Trubisky had 21 out of 38 for 194 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Running the ball, rushing, they had Chase Claypool had 6 rushes for 36 yards. Najee Harris had 10 for 23, which was bad. Mitch had 3 for 9, and Jaylen Warren had 3 for 7. Distributing the football, receiving yards. Pat Freeman had 5 receptions for 75 yards, which is decent. 15 yards a catch. 15 yards a catch. Deontay Johnson had 7 for 55, and Zach Gentry had 2 for 40. Chase Claypool had 4 for 18. So they didn't do too bad.
Yeah, Pat Freeman, he had that good run at the end, though. That good run at the end when he caught it. That was a good one. Yeah, we are Penn State.
Yeah, they had some toe joints too. They grab on a.
You saw that?
Catch, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you talking about the one? Are you talking about the one they took back, or
the one that was completed in overtime? That was the ball from Penn State. The one hand drawn and they brung it down.
Okay.
That was tough. But Chase, that touchdown, John. But it was that was nasty. That was nasty.
Problem because the first one he took away. He's like, he was out. He's like, okay, I got you. I got you.
Right back at you. Yeah. He got mossed. He got mossed real time.
Yeah, he definitely got mossed.
He definitely got mossed.
He's a problem.
Yes.
He's a
problem. For the Bengals, Joe Burrow had 33 attempts. 33 what I'm trying to say. He was 33 for 53.
Oh, okay.
338 yards, 2 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. 4 interceptions. That's 4 possessions. Short. You know what I'm saying? Joe Mixon had 27 carries for 82 yards. Joe Burrow had 6 carries for 47 yards. He shouldn't be running the ball that much. Samaje Perine had what for? Excuse me. Jamar Chase had 10 receptions for 129, 13 yards a pop, 1 touchdown. Joe Mixon had 7 for 63. Hayden Hurst had 5 for 46. Tyler Boyd had 4 for 33. Samaje Perine had 3 for 33. T. Higgins had 2 for 27. And Mike Thomas and Drew Sample had one catch apiece for 5 and 2 yards, which is very good when it comes to spreading the ball. But those 4 interceptions is a doozy. You can't recover from that. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to recover from that. But tonight's game is my Dallas Cowboys versus Tampa Bay Bucks. It's something that we need this win to start the season off bad. And if we look bad, McCarthy got to go. I'm gonna just say it like that. McCarthy got to go, and if that's the worst case scenario, Dak got to go with him, because I'm tired of being shortchanged by Dak's potential, and everybody keep talking about his potential, and every year is the same potential, and our coaching is ass. For real. So it's a big game for us tonight. I'm seeing us winning. I'm not going to say we losing for sure, especially the first game of the season. I see us winning 28-17.
Okay.
28-17 us. I think Tom Brady may struggle a little bit. And I think we're going to get we're going to get them paws on him quite a bit tonight. I think I think that rushing attack, that defensive line going to step up today. The example. But I will say this. If we have more than 5 penalties by halftime, we lost. I'm a realist. We average 17 penalties a game. Ain't no way hell you should average 17 penalties a game. You can't even get 17 fouls called in the game sometimes. We get 17 penalties. So and then they stupid penalties. So with that being said, as long as we keep our penalties down below 7, 7 to 8, I'm just saying that we should be good. I believe we can win this game 28-17. Respecting Tom Brady, that's why I gotta give him 17 points. But I think our defense is going to get a turnover or two. What about you?
I got you. I got Tom Brady and Dak Prescott going at it, picking up where they left off, 33-30.
33-30?
Tampa Bay. Sorry.
Tampa Bay. I'm glad I won't be picking the Jets no time soon.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You're going to need it soon.
Yeah, one day.
Mm-hmm.
One day.
Can't wait for that day.
Can't wait for that day. You're just going to keep on waiting then. But yeah, man, we appreciate y'all for chiming in and being on the episode 34.5, which is the nighttime version of our daytime version of In the Basement with Next Step and K. We see y'all next week at the same time, 11:30. Because of the scheduling for NFL football, we're going to go on early, 11:30 to 1. And we may, if we had the time to do it again, we'll do the same thing, the night version of the In the Basement podcast with the results from the earlier games prior to the 8 o'clock game. Yeah, so I want to say thank y'all to all y'all once again for making this possible. Without y'all, there would be no us. You know what I mean? We'll be just talking to each other, but we are talking to all of you, and y'all are talking back. We appreciate y'all. Look forward to seeing y'all on the show, being on the show. We look forward to hearing y'all debates and y'all comments and everything. Shout out to Key Vandeweghe with the Battle of the Barn was today. I reached out to him yesterday just to try to get some interviews with some of the kids, but I guess he was a little tied up running around and doing everything he needed to do. But from my understanding today that they won both of the games. Philly won both of the games. So congratulations to Key Vandeweghe for another exceptional event. We'll get Key on here probably next week. He's a Steelers fan, so his Steelers won. My Uncle Daryl, shout out to him too. My Uncle Daryl, he's a Steelers fan, and whatever. Then I always get the text message on, Steelers Nation stuff, and I get tired of hearing that shit. So, but congratulations to y'all, But congratulations to Key Vandeweghe on running another spectacular event, Battle of the Barn 4. Look forward to Battle of the Barn 5 next year, more than likely. It ain't going to stop. It's going to continue. He's going to keep on pushing for these young ladies and support and let media do media things. That's his thing. Key Vandeweghe Photography. Reach out to him if y'all need him. Sporting events and things and such. But yeah, man, that's all of my shout outs. Thank y'all again for that 100+ subscribers, and y'all enjoy this football game. Okay, you got any?
I'll make it real short and sweet. I want to, once again, thank you all the subscribers and the people who also signed up and commented, from earlier today, from Wednesday. And also, I definitely also want to send my love and condolences out to the Childs family.
Most definitely.
And just want to let them know I'm with you guys. If you guys need anything, please do not hesitate to ask. I'm right there for you. Shout out to Rhonda. Shout out to Cousin Keisha, aka Nikisha Childs, who affectionately I call Cousin Keisha, or aka CK1. Shout out to Eric. Shout out to Eric Childs. Also want to shout out to everyone who also introduced me to Miss Janice, Miss J, Sharice, Rhonda, Janelle, Shanita, aka the Wrecking Crew, Veronica, all you guys.
You said you're gonna keep this short and sweet. Shout out to y'all. We love it. We love it though. Keep going.
Hey, it's Miss J, man. It's from Miss J. She was an angel, man. So, but yeah, I just want to send my love and condolences to the family and stuff like that. And if you need me for anything, just don't hesitate to ask. I love you guys.
Doubt. And that's from In the Basement, not only K, but from myself, Mr. Next Up himself. We want to send our condolences to you and y'all in the whole family. I understand. We all understand when we lose someone, we lose somebody, visually, but not mentally. They're always with us. So once again, from In the Basement, Next Step in K, we out of here. Until next week, peace.
Earth.